Okay, hello and welcome to a new, probably short Let's Play of Wardwell House. We are gonna play a new game. Mm-hmm. Invert mouse, no. Rotation speed, whatever. Chapter 1, I walk in the woods. I've been lost on the water for countless days. I'm dehydrated, starved, exhausted, and I think I'm losing it. The water's not shallow enough for me to have run ground. How could I have drifted here? How to play. Look around by holding left mouse button and moving around. Zoom in or out by right-clicking. Read all hotspots, then zoom into the arrow to proceed. Press enter to adjust settings. Okay, this is like on Google Earth, these 360 degrees cameras. That's how you play it. Ah, there's no way this is getting fixed without tools and materials, and even then. Swimming downstream is dangerous and requires too much energy. I should follow a path through this forest and maybe I can find something to fix my boat. Okay, too loud for me. So all these yellow ones are spots. And then, oops, clicked out of the game. Zoom in on the arrow to move along. Feels like a VR game without being a VR game. Strange landmark, hopefully. Like across to me. I thought I heard footsteps from back there, but it was probably just my imagination. Yeah, probably. Oh, and then the arrow appears. I see. Hello there. Another one? And with barbed wire around it. Is this some sort of animal trap? Dead, decaying trees everywhere. This island doesn't look like the most habitable of places. What the fuck? Why would someone hang a creepy looking black cloth like that? Bizarre. Kate. Lord Say, Derek. Yeah, a lot of names here. Names and other markings to weather to make out. I remember doing carvings like this with my son on his favorite tree back home. Done. Oh. More than one cross in the ground usually means cemetery or burial grounds. That's true. I keep clicking out of the game. There's another one. Not too sure what creature leg that is. It looks like there are predators about. I need to find shelter before it gets dark. Ooh, a human skull. Looks aged and decrepit. Is this from a shallow grave? Oh, there's a lantern there. And that's chain. A noose tied to a glistening steel chain. Looks fresh, like it's only recently been placed. There's another black cloth. There's a lantern. This hasn't been here long. Whoever left it is likely still around. Iron shackles, crusted with what can only be blood. I should stay calm. My exhaustion is making me imagine frightening scenarios. Ah, finally some life on this island. I'm so hungry that I wouldn't mind joining them in their little feast. Okay. Dried blood coats the hook. I would have assumed that these were being used by hunters, but after all the other evidence I've seen, I'm beginning to think otherwise. Is there more? Oh, all the guts are still inside. Someone or something skinned poor thing alive. Who would do such a thing? Hmm. Oh, hello there, dark cloth. I thought that was a person, but it's just another black cloth. I have a bad feeling that I'm being watched or followed. Am I? Am I? Hmm. Here's some water running. Oh, hello there. A dead crow whose wings have been torn off. If I can't find some other meal, I'll come back and cook this. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah. There's the water we heard. Where the hell have I come? It's a human hand with flesh still on the bone, and these remains are fresh. Well, well, well. Let me follow the stream and see where it leads. At least I'll have something to guide me along. Good idea. I'm sure this black cloth is meant for as a foreboding message, but I should press on. I'm dying of hunger. Maybe I could build a raft using some of these broken tree branches after I get energy. This hook looks used, like it's been here for a while. Small chunks of rotten flesh still remain on it. I have to be completely crazy to eat it, though I'm not too far from that line of thinking right now. All. They do look like dementors. Ah! This particular black cloth looks like a praying witch. Maybe I'm hallucinating, but it appeared to move. Okay. Oh, a pathway. Did someone receive an abrupt violent end here, or has my delirium gotten the best of me? A man-made path in the middle of the forest. I finally might be nearing civilization. I finally might be nearing the end of my suffering. Yeah, but maybe not a good end. Oh, what the fuck. Each time I see these, I get a strange feeling that they were once people. Me too, bro. Me too. Don't spook me. Thank you. There's nothing here. Oh, game! Whoa! Okay. Chapter 2, Wardwell House. Please let there be only 2 chapters. The path has led me to a clearing, and I've arrived to an old dilapidated house. At last, I have found sanctuary. Do you? How do I? Oh. Holy shit. That looks fucking spooky. I wonder who would build a house on this sinister island. I'll think about it later. Now I really have to rest. It's obvious that strange cult-like activities took place on this island in a previous era. Yeah, hopefully previous era. No way I'm going back into the wilderness. I really don't want to go in there though, but looks like I have to. The decapitated head of a horse. The eyes and innards of the head have been removed. The smell here is sickening. Yay. Various rusted tools and chains scattered around. Nothing unusual here. I thought it was a person, it's just a fucking door. I'm really going in there. Fuck. The chains are covered in blood. Looks like more than just trees were being cut with this. What a nightmare. Locked. So much for trying to get in through a side door. Go back. Great. Mm. Oh look, beautiful weather today. Actually, it does look kind of nice. I'm stunned. Immaculateness and opulence were not the impression I was expecting to have on the way in. This day planner contains entries for day-to-day errands and appointments. The last entry is dated 5 years ago. A painting of a gorgeous horse in its prime. Unfortunately, it looks like the same as the one outside. No, this one is still having his head attached to its body. Oh no, I'm not going into... Censored family. Well-grown family, they look very rich. These uniforms look ancient. Seems like little children once lived here. According to the clock, today's date is September 21st. I can't believe that I've been on the water for more than 5 weeks now. Hello? Everything looks well maintained. Is someone still living here? Nah, bro. This book looks like part of a series on 17th century American history. Salem, Massachusetts. Places in American history. Oh, not Salem. No, no, no. I clicked out of the game. Don't tell me we're at Salem now. Hmm? Oh.
You have 88 new messages. Playing message from 5 years ago.
Jacob, this is my final reminder about the upcoming board meeting. As CEO and chairman of the board, you are responsible to answer the charges leveled against you. The meeting will discuss how you squandered company funds on gambling. You have not attended a single meeting for months, and the board will also decide your future as chairman. Please respond. This is your company, and it faces huge problems.
You can see a little bug there on the top. Like it's been moved while taking the photos, and also something is here. Weird looking. Something moved through here really quick while the photos were taken. So Jacob has been doing bad stuff with the money of the company. Jacob, the person who lived here. This fireplace has been used a great deal. There's a faint sensation of residual heat being given off. Some of these photos have placards with dates and names. They appear to be family photos from multiple generations. Some of them are quite old. Pages and pages of the head of household's diary entries. It looks like he suddenly shifted gears and focused on gambling above all else. Then he begins focusing on his family history and genealogy. His name is Jacob Wardwell. So it is his house. A diary next to a photo of an old man. must be the previous patron of the family. Most entries discuss a hope for his son, Jacob's ability to lead the company he built into prosperity and remove the previously tarnished reputation of the Wardwell family. Painting depicting destruction caused by rising waves and storms. A Claire wins Kentucky Derby. Volume after volume on topics ranging from finance to probability to investing and even horse racing. Texts on theology, mysticism, and ancient history. It's apparent that many more books are missing from this shelf than any of the others. Hello? To my one and only true love, Catherine. A very old and dusty chest, it's tightly locked. The frame reads Samuel Wardwell, May 16, 1610 to September 22, 1962. Salem, Massachusetts. This is the last instrument I want to hear played right now. This fireplace is ornamental and is another expression of wealth as it's made of expensive marble with generous golden accents. Looks like a family sat here every evening sharing dinner. The Claire's Triple Crown win. That horse must have been a real winner. It was coveted. Once. Don't spook me. Thank you. Portrait of Eclair. This must have been made to commemorate its big derby win. Painting depicts a man being seduced into a forest by an enchanting witch. Great. That shirt looks freshly washed and ironed. Piano Sonata number 8 in C minor. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm so drained it's hard to concentrate. Let's go upstairs. What's the worst that could happen? There were horse racing trophies. That horse must have earned its keep. A letter addressed to Jacob Wardwell by his wife, who says that she will return in 1 week for the rest of her things and to collect the children. Evidence of a well-traveled family. These vases look exotic and expensive. Really don't want to. One of his children, I guess. Are these scratches on the ceiling? Oh, what the fuck? What are these poles here? Is this some kind of museum? Photos from decades past. It looks like someone was searching through this family's background or something. Cloth on the arms and midsections look worn, like they've been carried and held a lot. I really don't want to look at the bed. More evidence of children, they're dusty. So tempting, but this house has raised my curiosity, so I'll look around. Scratches on the ceiling, really curious about these. Portraits of Allah and Eva Wardwell. Hello? I don't want to meet Jacob, please. Oh, please no Jacob. Not a bed. Nice suit. Gloves. It's getting late, but I'm in no rush to leave since I doubt anyone is living on this secluded island. Well, you wish. Nice tailored tuxedo. Oh, I see several red stains on it. Why is everything full of blood? An even better bed. It's done. This will be my new bedroom for the next few days. Where the fuck am I? Do I have to? Overseer went down that hall. Got to find somewhere to hide downstairs. Then let me... Shh. On second thought, I better leave rather than hide as I don't want to get caught. Yes! Yes! Get fucking out of here! Get fucking out of here! Jesus. Thank goodness I got out. I don't know who that was, I'd rather not find out. Beginning to get dark. Was I really in that house for that long? I wonder if I passed out for a while and didn't notice. I hate how tilted this is now. Oh, fucking witch again. I have to drag my feet to the boat. Maybe I can patch it up with some of the fallen tree branches near it. Fuck's sake, just thinking about being back on the water makes me sick. The sun was beating on me for days and I have nothing to eat or drink. Well, it beats being dead every day. What the Being completely alone for weeks without any resources can make a man go crazy. The mind starts turning on itself, leading to hallucinations. In one hallucination, I saw the waves rise as high as skyscrapers, and they came crashing down upon me. When I came to my senses, the water was serene. Can my luck get any worse? It's about to start raining any minute. How will my broken boat handle a storm? This looks like someone's fucking standing there. It's just two trees. I think I'm almost back to where I began, and the boat is fucking gone. I can feel it. Can someone remind me why I'm doing this? Pitch black now. And I'm going back into that stupid... No! Fuck's sake. Chapter 2, Son of Salem. Come on. Just... It's too cold outside, and the rain is getting heavier by the minute. I can't risk getting hypothermia by staying outside. Best to go inside the house until the rain stops. I just hope the person that lives here is gone. Just hide there. No! Hide over there. Fuck's sake. If I have to listen to this shit now, that's gonna alert him. That is the stupidest thing you could do.
You have 87 new messages. Playing message from 5 years ago.
Hello, Jacob. I wanted to speak face to face, but since you didn't show up in the mean, it's with the utmost regret. I have to tell you that you're fired effective immediately, and the board has elected me the new chairman and CEO of Wardwell Industries. Your actions have brought this company to its knees, but I will try my best to restore the once great name that your father built. Oh, and say hi to Kathy for me.
Can I just fucking lay? Very old new paper clipping from the Salem Gazette from what must have been one of its first years in publication in 1791. The reporter is writing about the aftermath of the Salem witch trials, which were near their 100-year anniversary. It looks like many victims' family members were financially compensated, but money can't replace the dead. Yeah. These are just fucking photos and I'm so scared of them. What the fuck? Do I have to look at that? Diary entry by Jacob Wardwell, dated 5 years ago. That familiar dark sensation has again been growing in me. I can hear his voice in my head, leading me to unimaginable acts. I have fought it for years, but alas. Answering machine is inoperable and there's no phone attached. Oh, fuck me. I've been locked in. I can't get it to open no matter how hard I try. Diary wasn't open to this page when I left it. Grandfather came to me in a dream last night, the same dream of him being led for execution, but this time he smiled to me as the noose was tied around his neck, knowing our pact has been sealed. Can I just leave? Time-worn documents with illustrations that are horrific. A bull's head on a man's body. A woman being crushed with a pile of treasure that is increased in weight on top of her. One coin at a time while she looks up at what's happening to her in agony. The back of the document signed by Samuel Wardwell. This old man's eyes have a steely toughness to them. His expression sends chill down my spine. It's locked, but there's a deep stench of something rotting inside. I'd rather try not opening it. That was my phone, sorry. An ancient-looking cutout that reads, "When the full moon riseth and the tide is high, gratify the Lord, and endure upon thyself eternal blessings." Signed by Samuel Wardwell. Fuck me. When this is over. Books on the occult and paganism. A bookmark is on the chapter about the faith's vision of hell. It's chilling how similar this house is in its description. A valley where people and animals would sacrifice, the entrance to which was littered with human remains of. And fuck this piano, holy shit. And this one too. Not upstairs again. A note by Jacob Wardwell. And so it ends, or begins. They screamed and wailed as the blaze devoured them, and yet I had no feeling. I will fulfill his destiny, something my weak father never could. I feel sick. Why is this so black? A page from Ella Wardwell's diary. How could you do this to my cat, father? Seeing her burned alive has left a scar in my mind that will remain forever. This is my last diary entry, dedicated to you. Someone who did such a horrific thing cannot be my father. Can I leave? Don't leave. Unstitched crack. Fuck me. Why is there so many dolls here? These eerie looking dolls are giving me the creeps. I get a strong feeling that they're staring at me. Must be a voodoo doll of some sort because it's filled with rusted nails and needles. Oh fuck. All these dolls look so real. No. No? What the fuck? What the hell is happening? There's a strong presence of something emanating from this door. Well, maybe it's the fucking red glowing eyes. We're gonna die. It locked behind me. Let's just jump out of the window, shall we? Oh, what the fuck is this? Looks so modern. And another skull. My head is throbbing and I'm on the brink of insanity. This can't really be happening. This can't be my end. Welcome to the torture room. Murderous tools scattered across the floor. A deranged and demented psychopath lives here. I was better off dying underwater than this hell. This is a different house. It looks so modern. Chapter 4. To a better place. This end game. With whatever life I have left in me, I need to make my way back to the forest. There must be some way to escape. Oh. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm at the front now again. Somehow. So there should be an exit here. To the fucking pitch black forest. Thank God I'm out of that place. Yeah, we're gonna end up here again. Aren't we? At least the camera's not as tilted as last time. The dog is in-game, okay. That's nice. I hear footsteps. Seems like there are wild dogs on this island. Though in this darkness it's hard to see what's going on. Maybe someone's looking for us? Is it Bullet? I feel so weak that I'll be an easy prey for any predator. I've got to muster up the little energy I've got left to get the hell out of here. Footsteps sound closer. I feel someone or something following me. Fucking run then! Footsteps have stopped. Whatever was following me seems to have retreated. Don't give me any false hope here. You're fucking in front of me in the next screen. I can see the moonlight shimmer on the water. It looks like I'm finally close to my boat. Oh, welcome back to the house then, I guess. Damn it. Storm must have swept away my boat. What's that fucking sound right behind me? Ah! What the fuck? Okay. I don't see any black dots anymore. Yellow dots anymore. Oh, it's getting dark. The end? Ah. Created by Mortaz Bhatti, Tanvir Bhatti, and Sean Dodd. Most expensive horse sold. Horse bought by famed industrials Jacob Wardwell. Jacob Wardwell has become the proud owner of Eclair, the most expensive horse ever sold. Mr. Wardwell has become a common sight at big money races, even as his company's stock has run underperformed since he took the reins from his late father, Hollister Wardwell. I've had my eye on Eclair for over a year and I look forward to the Derby season. This horse may end up becoming my lucky charm. Jacob Wardwell buys Island, location to remain undisclosed. Chairman and CEO of Wardwell Industries has bought himself a large island, his newspaper has announced. I wanted privacy for my family and this is a magnificent place. Work is already starting on a house we are building there. The location will remain a secret, though there are hints that it is near the coast of Massachusetts. Well, I won't go into that, our family has a history and legacy, but as I declare continuous losing streak, Wardwell's prize horse costs him fortune. Bad times continue for Eclair and her owner, Jacob Wardwell. Eclair has not been the same since a foot injury a year ago and she continues to lose. Mr. Wardwell paid the highest sum ever to buy Eclair, but he has seen his fortune dwindle after gambling massively. Wardwell Industry was once heralded as the largest company of Boston, but is now said to be in deep financial distress. They recently closed 4 steel mills. Wardwell Mansion burns down. Whole family dead, Jacob Wardwell's remains not found. The famous Wardwell Mansion, which has been a staple of Andover for decades, burned down to ashes last night. Firefighters arrived at the scene but were unable to put out the massive blaze until morning. Charred remains were found of Catherine Wardwell, Ella Wardwell, and Eva Wardwell. The remains of Jacob Wardwell have not yet been found, and authorities are still searching for him. The business tycoon has been facing financial problems for several years. Many years later. No, stop it! After all these years of searching, could this finally be the island I've been looking for? He's just living in there all by himself. With his horse head on his head. Been searching more than 20 years, Dad. I hope you're still alive. Oh, Jesus. We are Mr. Horsehead. Wardwell House. Thank you for playing. If you enjoyed, please rate it on Steam so we can make similar experiences in the future. You heard the man. Go play it. Free to play on Steam. Download it, play it, rate it. Or don't! Because it's fucking scary. And it's just photos and sounds. It's way too loud. Anywho, thank you for watching. Please like and rate this video if you want to see more of me almost shitting my pants. And I have to take a break now. Thank you for watching. Bye.